Hey guys, in this video we're going to cover condensation. So it's summertime, it's humid, and all cold plunges have condensation. So condensation is when cold water runs through tubing or through different parts of a cold plunge system, and there's moisture in the air, and moisture starts to collect and starts turning into water on those cold surfaces. So that's what condensation. In this video, we're going to address how to protect and insulate the RevX filtration cabinet. So here we are. We're gonna open up the cabinet and let's see what condensation looks like. So if you see this type of moisture, this is condensation. This is not, I don't have a leak in my system. So this is just condensation where the water is pooling to reduce this condensation. What can you do to reduce it so your cabinet is always dry? Okay, the first step will be to turn off your system. Make sure that the water pump, the water chiller, and your ozone or UV sanitizer are off. Once everything is off, we're going to take a towel and make sure that everything is dry inside. I'm going to do that now. So inside our filtration system, there are a few parts that we've noticed collect condensation more than others. So we're going to apply some insulated tape or some insulated foam in areas where we've seen condensation collect. This one of the areas, for example, we have this UV sanitizer. So this entire sanitizer we're going to cover. We're going to cover these white tubing. We're going to cover this section right here, our filter bottle, and our plumbing at the top. At my local hardware store, they sell this polyfoam insulation. It looks like this. They sell it in different shapes and sizes. Some of them, it's even pre-cut with the sticky on both sides. This is gonna be great. And I also picked up some insulation foam tape. All this is fairly inexpensive. All this was less than $10. Here's another item that we picked up. We picked this one up on Amazon. This material is called neoprene. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. But essentially it's a sleeve for your cup. And we're going to use this over our filter water bottle because this will just slip on and slip off because you want to see your filter through this transparent plastic so you know when to change your filter. In this first step, I'm going to work on the top of the plumbing. So that's these pipes right here. So I'm going to use this polyfoam material and I have a knife. So I'm going to cut it into several different shapes and I'm going to tie it with a zip tie. So I took polyfoam and my bigger piece is roughly a little bit over 4 inches, about 4.5. And my shorter is about 3 3/4. And it's already kind of perforated, so it's pre-cut here. So the longer piece, I'm gonna put it right here. So I'll put it like this. And you can see that it will hug it. Look at that, nice, perfect fit. And then I'm gonna scooch it down just a tad. And then this one, we're going to put it up over the top. So this is a really good tee. Okay guys, so I'm still using this polyfoam. As you can see, my right side is done. We have this tee, I zip tied it. Make sure to use 12-inch zip ties just to give you a longer length. And then on the left side, so I already cut these all to shape and I have 3 pieces. My valve will still work, right? And now I'm ready to zip tie, but basically these 3 pieces are here. And I'm going to tell you what the measurements are that I used. So one of them was roughly 4.5 inches for here. The one up top was almost 5 inches. and the one to the left of the valve is just under 4 inches, so like 3 3/4. So again, adjust them as you see fit, use zip ties, but basically wrap these over the plumbing up top. I'm gonna finish that up right now. Now that we have the top plumbing successfully insulated, now let's insulate the filter bottle holder. So we're gonna use this against sleeve. And I'm going to simply put this over. We're gonna put in the description of this video a link to this and the size of it. And look, it fits like a glove. Okay, for the next step, we're going to insulate our UV sanitizer. I'm going to use this insulation foam. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it into pieces. And I'm just going to apply it. Again, a lot of this can be now I wonder if I can do this, you know, where you kind of I'm going to do the center section first. You want to make sure that it's very nice and tight. So this is kind of the motion you want to do. See, like this. So I'm going to keep doing that all the way across. All right, so I just finished wrapping the UV sanitizer with our insulation tape. You'll see that you can still kind of see it. You can do your best with just filling in any gaps, but essentially this is done. And this will significantly reduce the condensation. So I'm going to push this back into our holder. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to work on this area right here and this area right here. Okay, so guys, just speed this up. This is just to kind of show them how I take that. Essentially, you just kind of push this over, okay, just like that. And then you take a zip tie. You come to the tightest place. Again, my zip ties are super short. It's too bad. Okay, that's it. Just like that. Okay, and then this top one. Open again. I love this foam stuff. It's so cool. Zip tie. Perfect. Okay, pause it. Okay, for the last step, we're going to insulate this white tubing. I have this poly foam, but you will see that the hole inside is much tighter. So I'm gonna use this version on the white tubes. Okay, so basically take this off. This is the sticky stuff. Put this here, so. Look at that, like a glove. Okay, I'll do the same. Next, it's about to here. So first, you just kind of line it up, make sure it's the right size. Hope this one's a little bit long, so I'm going to cut a little axis off. Perfect. Take this off. I love this self-sealing thing. Okay. Some of you have a filtration system with this connector on top of your water pump. We still recommend to insulate this part using the insulation tape. I'll show you kind of the end result, but essentially you will do that. Hey guys, so I used insulation foam. It's not the prettiest thing I've ever made, but it will do the job. This will help with condensation because as cold water runs through this plastic pipe, you have insulation on top of it, and it will create the border between the cold surface and the moisture in the air. Okay guys, congratulations. We just insulated our filtration system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this for a few days and I'm going to show you the result. But my expectation is that there will be very, very little condensation. Now, if you live in a state where it's super humid, of course you will have a little bit pooling, but it's not going to be significant. This process will significantly reduce your condensation. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, follow us on YouTube because we have more insightful videos available on our YouTube channel. Okay guys, so after you insulate everything, keep in mind that when you turn on your system, first thing you want to look at if there's any leaks that you accidentally maybe created through the insulation process. I checked and verified all of the connections. Everything is super dry. You can see the water's flowing through the system. We have a very nice flow, and I'm just gonna monitor my filtration system for another few minutes, making sure again there are no leaks, and then I'm gonna close it up and we're going to show you what this looks like in a few hours and the next day, just to see and compare how much we've reduced the condensation by. Hey guys, it's been 6 hours since we've completed our insulation job. So let's take a look. What I noticed right away is that overall, we significantly reduced the condensation. And the only spots I see any moisture are the spots where we did not add the insulation. So as you can see, like for example, on this orange part, we can add some insulation tape right here, and all this moisture will start pooling and collecting. So overall, this is a fantastic result. I hope you can replicate this. Please leave comments, contact us if you have any questions, but I hope you continue to enjoy the RevX Cold Plunge experience. Hey guys, it's been a few days and I just wanted to show you guys the update on the insulation that we've done. And here's my cabinet. And again, we significantly reduced the condensation. This is a successful example of just applying some insulation tape and some insulation polyfoam. Again, all available at any hardware store, very inexpensive. And I do have some condensation, but it's very, very minimal. I can do even a better job by basically making sure that all surfaces that get cold have insulation, and it will significantly reduce your condensation. Thank you for watching.